Welcome back to Time is Money 215. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and thanks for clicking. It's your boy, Ben Aside. How's it going today? It's the first day of spring. Over here in Northern Virginia, sipping my protein. Strawberry banana protein shake. Starting the morning off as great as I can. And I didn't get up on time today. Nor did I fall asleep on time last night. I was supposed to go to sleep at 11 and get up at 5:30. I woke up at 5:30, but I went back to sleep. Hit that snooze button. That dreadful snooze button. Man, I hate that snooze button. Don't you? Don't you hate that snooze button? So I get up. So let me talk about last night. So last night I do what I usually do. I drink my water. I lay in my bed. I watch a little bit of TV. Breaking Bad is my series right now. That's what I'm watching, and that's my show. And I want to finish out all of the Netflix availability on Breaking Bad. So that's my show, and maybe the episode that I watched before I went to sleep was a little bit too crazy, because like it gets crazy in that show, and that's why I like it. But I couldn't fall asleep that well. Nor I don't ever really fall asleep that well. I've always been nocturnal. I've always been somewhat like an insomniac. Like I like to be up at nighttime. I like to be up and thriving and like fully awake and active and focused while everybody else is like resting. That always made me feel good. It made me felt like I was doing things when people weren't, which I was. But that's not the way I want to continue. I would like to continue by waking up earlier and going to sleep at, a decent time. And the earlier I wake up, the more I'll get that that same feeling of being active when other people are not. That just makes me feel so good. It makes me feel awesome when I know I'm working hard and I'm focusing and I'm getting things done when other people are resting. So that always made me feel good. So now I need to transition over into an early bird, and I would really, really like to wake up at 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock in the morning would be ideal for me to wake up and still have that feeling of getting things done, because in between 4 and 8, I know I'm getting things done when other people are not. And at 8 o'clock, that's when people are around 6, in between 6 and 9 are when people kind of start their day, right? So I want to start my day way ahead of that. And that means going to sleep earlier. And that's not easy for me. It never has been. And it will become easy eventually, as long as I continue to work on it and I'm serious about it. And I am, because I was serious about my eating habits. I have changed my eating habits. I'm so proud of myself for changing my eating habits. Man, I used to eat burgers like every day. I eat fries every day. You know what I'm saying? Like eating bad foods for you every day. And now it's like, man, my body just kind of, I just feel good. I just feel good. It might just be a mental thing. I haven't really been doing it that long. But my mental and my emotional about the situation is really positive. I've only been changing my eating habits for about 2 months now. So in the last 2 months, I've stopped eating beef, chicken, lamb, pork, deer, anything like that. I don't think that I eat that has been alive are fruits, vegetables, and fish, right? Obviously oats and grains because they grow too. But that's all I put in my body right now. It makes me feel good. One thing I can say I do notice is that when I eat, I remember when I used to eat, I used to get lethargic, right? I used to just kind of slow down and just kind of be like, I need to digest, And like now when I eat, there is no necessary digesting time. Like I'm good to go. As soon as I eat, I'm good to go. I'm digesting, I'm good, I'm feeling good. The water's pushing it through me. It's all great. So I'm really happy about that. But the sleeping habit, like I said, it's always been a little difficult for me. So I'm working hard at it, and when I start working out, it will definitely help because it'll make me tired. And if I keep waking up early as I can, then I'll eventually be getting tired earlier in the day. But I've always been someone who can fight through my sleepiness and fight through my tiredness and just fight through my exhaustion. Mental, physical, doesn't really matter. I can just fight through it because I enjoy being able to control when I go to sleep, even if I'm tired or not. I don't want my body to tell me when to go to sleep. I want to tell my body when it's time to go to sleep. But maybe that's not the way I should be doing things. Maybe I should be listening to my body. And when my body says it's time to go to sleep, I should be preparing myself to go to sleep. So I'm trying to pay attention to the signs that my body's giving me. And I'm trying to stay on point with everything and keep track of everything. So I use my Samsung Health app to try to track everything that I'm doing when it comes to sleep, eat, water, my heart rate, all that. I just try to make sure everything's kind of like synchronized together and everything's doing what it needs to be doing. But I just wanted to kind of just say hello and just check in and let y'all know my progress, which wasn't that good today. Like I said, I woke up at 8:30. No, I woke up at 8 o'clock. I'm sorry. I woke up at 8 o'clock and I was supposed to wake up at 5:30. So, I'm going to try to get myself to sleep. I'm going to lay in the bed the same time I did last night, which is around 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm going to cut the TV off a little earlier, and I'm going to meditate on my way to sleep. That's what I tried to do last night. Meditation on the way to sleep is pretty much what helps me fall asleep because my mind races. I'm a very creative person. I like to create in my brain. I like to write in my brain. I like to I like to just create. And so when it's silent around me, my brain gets loud. My brain it just wakes up and it says, you know what? Give me your attention. I'm important, right? And I can't say that my thoughts are not important, but they're not happening at the right time. So that's what I'm going to capitalize on. I really do thank you guys for clicking on the video and just staying tuned on all of these things I'm doing. I definitely will have a lot of information because I've been doing a lot of research on these things to try to pull myself together. I'm not in the best place, but I'm moving towards it. And I hope you guys can move towards it with me. And I hope I can help you. And maybe you guys can leave some comments on the bottom. Definitely email me if you can. I'll leave all my information at the bottom. And just stay tuned. It's your boy, Ben Aside, Thomas Money 215. Y'all have a good first day of spring.